Hey guys, Christian here. Today is Monday, March the 30th, 2015, and today I'm going to share a dream that I had over the weekend with you, okay? In this dream, I'll give you the dream that I had, and then I'll go through and try to explain the parts that I understand, okay? In this dream, I see that I am in a house. It's my house, and there's two walls. There's the wall here, and then there's the wall here that I can see. And the walls are really just windows. At the far end of this wall I can see there's a door, but it's also glass, just so you can see through it. And the only section that I can't see through are the support beams, the main beam right here connecting these two walls, right? And I'm looking out this window wall, and I see something in the sky, and I look, thinking to myself, what is that? And I look even closer, and I can see that it's a tornado. And then I adjust my position where I'm looking out this wall, and I can see that what I thought was a tornado is in fact a tornado, and there are 16 tornadoes out there, and they are all focused on an area a little good distance from me. Not even, you can still see it, but it's, I don't know how many feet or how many meters there are between me and it, but there's a town there. I know there's a town there. I can't see it, but I can see that these tornadoes are destroying this area, and people are now fleeing from that area, running in my direction toward the house that I'm in. And as they're doing so, the tornadoes are now following these people, and they're black tornadoes, and they're following these people, and they're coming toward my home. And I opened the front door, the glass door, to give them a place to run to. And as they're running up there, I put out my hand. I don't remember if I put out my left hand or my right hand, and I bowed my head and started to pray, and I opened my eyes again, and the tornadoes are gone. And then I'm speaking to my wife, and I say, "Did you see that?" And she says, "Well, it's just high pressure and low pressure in the atmosphere." And I'm like blown away again by her lack of faith, and I say, "God's going to kill us both." And in a jokingly kind of manner, like, "I can't believe you just said that." And then I am back where I was when I was praying, and it's like the dream picks up where it left off. And as I'm kind of still in that position there, kneeled, other people who've now arrived have come around behind me, and they've noticed, they say, "Oh, you have a tattoo on your back." And immediately I start to explain why I have a tattoo on my back. And as I start to say something about that, someone else starts to say something. I remember my wife, she begins to give an explanation as to why I have a tattoo on my back. And then someone else that's there begins to give an explanation as to why I have a tattoo on my back. But everybody's explanation is different. And I know at the same moment that the reason for the tattoo is all the same. So the heart issue is the same, but the reasons that they're giving are all different. That is the end of the dream. Now let me explain what the dream is. This dream is very similar to the dream that I had a while back. I mentioned that I had a dream where I was speaking to my wife about it had set up, and she was dismissive of it, and then my brother made some comment about college, and then I said what I said about it. You can go back and watch the video. This is very similar to that. It's like showing that again, but it's also showing other things. In this dream, you see that you're in a home, and the home has glass walls. These are walls that you can see out, but also people can see in, so it's not see-through, but transparent. So you can have vision, but other people can see in as well, okay? So you are transparent to other people. Also, it's not limiting. There's no limits. The walls are there, but you can see through them. It's not something that blinds you, okay? And as I'm looking out this one window, I can see the tornado in the sky, right? That's coming down and is hitting the land. But when I adjust my position, I can see even more. This is showing that the vision that I've seen thus far is the edge of it. It's only the small portion of what's really going to be taking effect. And also my vision will get clearer. I will see more in the future. Then you see that I open the door, because the people are running. Well, let's step back. The people are being hit. That's what we were talking about how God is going to shake things up. He's going to, because of what people have been doing, ignoring Him and things like that, it causes certain ramifications to take place in the natural world, and those things are going to make people are going to get hit in a way that they're going to run back to God. They're going to run toward God, not toward me, but toward any safety, anywhere they see security, and that will be with God. When I open the front door, I'm allowing that opportunity, right, for people to come in. You see that the people that run up are being chased by the thing that had been destroying them in the past. And by praying and putting out my hand, you can see that through God, the power to stop this thing will be put in my hand. Also, when they come up to the house and I turn and I talk to my wife, that's the same things we talked about before in the previous dream, where you have I'm telling her this thing has set up and she's dismissive of it. It shows that lack of faith kind of thing. But more importantly, this one again shows me there's something in the flesh. Okay, that's what the tattoo is about, and it's something that's on your back or on my back. So it's something that I don't personally see. I see it now because God just showed it to me in a dream. But it's important to take note of, you do not promote yourself. Do not lift yourself up. He who exalts himself shall be humbled, right? He who wants to be the greatest, let him be the least, okay? Well, oftentimes people will, in subtle ways, attempt to exalt themselves, okay? And that's basically what this dream was showing me, was that tattoo. My wife had said in the dream something to the effect of the reason that she gave as to why I had the tattoo. She said he got the tattoo after he passed that test. So it's like, okay, well, I've achieved this level or this thing that I wanted to achieve, and therefore I'm going to mark myself, right? I'm going to put this little badge of honor on myself, and then I can look at somebody else and say, well, I have this badge, you don't have that badge. It's a heart issue. It's not a good thing, and it's something you got to constantly keep in check, keep an eye on. So in this dream, we see the world being chased, right, by destruction that come on the land. We also see my wife's issue with the faith, and then we see this issue here with my attempt at promoting myself. I got to watch out for that. And it's the same thing with in the other dream when I talked about my brother said something to the effect of, well, you didn't graduate college, and my flippant response to him, it shows that that's a weapon the enemy's going to use against you or against me, in the sense that it'll be, well, you're nobody, you've never accomplished these things that the world would find of value or whatever. And so rather than just say, no, I am nobody, then I try to promote myself by saying, well, I'll do this, well, I'll do that. Don't do that. And I say don't do that because though the dream is about me, whatsoever God is in me, he'll do to the church. So this is an issue of the heart that we all need to guard ourselves against, okay? So I want to share with you today. God bless, take care. If you have anything to share, feel free to comment below.